I'm Rebecca Garcia with KPMG. I'm an account relationship director responsible for the Department of Air Force and the U.S. Space Force. KPMG is a huge champion for women and diversity. It is a key part of our culture and a big reason that we are a sponsor for the Women in Defense Logistics. And I'm so excited to be here today to introduce to you Devin Gongora. Devin is part of the Air Logistics Complex at Ogden, and she is going to discuss innovation in weapon system sustainment. Over to you, Devin.
Thank you, Rebecca, for that introduction, and to Whittle for this amazing opportunity. In my 10 years as a civil servant, I have had some great jobs, but as a strategic opportunities, I am excited that I get to empower and educate to find solutions for our warfighter. Welcome to Team Heal. These are strategic partners that help to find one common goal. We deliver exceptional support to sustain our global mission. The sun never sets on Ogden Air Logistics Complex, or known as OOALC. Ogden Air Logistics Complex is the largest tenant of Hill Air Force Base, and our mission is to produce, support, and sustain for the warfighter. We are strategically transforming our culture to look into how we can add innovation into our weapon system sustainment. To effectively long-term plan, I strongly suggest to have a vision, a mission, and a motto. This effectively aligns a long-term strategic goal and then think outside of the box. Communication is within anyone's control. This allows us to set goals, define our end results, who our audience in, and put them in a communication plan. The communication plan is the why. Well, we know we need national security, but in reality, strategic communication gives ownership to achieve that common goal. We agree that innovation happens in sustainment. So analytically to think, I use our art of the possible way to identify, analyze, research, and deliver. We divide these into 4 sections. The first is a customer portfolio. This is a segmented list of customers that can do business with us or that we can do business with them. This aligns our common capabilities to achieve that common goal. The second is publication distribution. This allows us to brand and show our capabilities to what the ALC can accomplish and stay relevant. Now, our third is customer education, consistent, innovative messaging on how to do business with us. Our fourth is our technology portfolio. This allows us to define and explore innovations that we can put into our tech orders for weapon system maintenance. This also allows us to leverage strategic partners to obtain new capability and work with industry to define that as what we can accomplish as a depot. Based on Dr. Will Roper, how do we get away from the pre-World War II and learn to take more risks, work towards our digital acquisition Air Force? Using the defense industrial strategy as a baseline, we can learn to define and locate those acquisition issues. We can purchase smaller, more frequent lots, and although this may have higher upfront costs, it will result in major cost savings for the sustainment, resulting in innovation and a healthier industrial base. Some things we have taken advantage of is low-cost sensors for timely information, as well as predictive maintenance and automatic innovation to prevent musculoskeletal injuries, especially useful for a 5th-generation workforce. The ALC is accelerating the competitive edge of the Air Force by understanding the acquisition roadblocks, buying things earlier, and building simplified platforms. We are expanding our partnerships and building the big idea pipeline to innovate acquisition vehicles of software, hardware, learning logistics strategies, and to adopt commercial practices to leverage digital engineering. Let's flip the script. We worked with our program offices to use this new tech to become a vanguard for record. Thank you to the 309th Engineering Group for leading the way on building the Utah ecosystem. As we know, software touches everything. Our Ogden City partners are taking this innovation to give us new tech topics to learn what we can do in our own backyard. Now, within this, we learned that we need a new organization to take that strategic approach. Thus, I want to direct you to the GOLD, the Aerospace Sustainment, talking about how we are exploring that innovation topic to develop our North Star or a strategic plan for the depot. Now, the Innovation Ecosystem Pipeline, this is the team that we have that collective vision to leverage industry to accelerate the solution, use rapid acquisition strategy, and create an agnostic environment. Now, AS uses this to facilitate, to find out what our outputs can become to provide Air Force solutions, the warfighter solutions. Because government nor contractor can accomplish DoD activity alone, here we have the innovation ecosystem structure. Now, the facilitators, such as my organization, Aerospace Sustainment, will define the problem and get together the team, the potential Hill Air Force Base tenant users, and the Air Force R&D to accomplish the logistics for the end goal. Now, around the umbrella, you will see that these are different innovation avenue strategies that can be used in order to accomplish that common goal. This slide represents the research and development strategy avenues. Now, there are so many avenues to take advantage, but our depot is currently using the AFREX Small Business Innovation Research to align our topics to what our MAGCOM is going after in order to give cost savings to our weapon system sustainment. Now, in the depot, one of our largest issues is finding those different funding avenues. Thus, we work with our trusted capitals to define that modernization technical priorities in order for us to align what tech topics we need in order to activate through our weapon systems. Now, our innovation ecosystem process pipeline. Now, in order to continue this wonderful movement, we have some support team artifacts that we have developed, such as a decision tree, a roadmap to talk about what will be accomplished in a milestone chart. We've developed a calendar of events to make sure we're communicating the different events to our stakeholders. As well, a metrics and battle rhythm to continue this innovation movement. We've developed processes to communicate with our stakeholders about the needs and how it is appropriately analyzed. And then finally, our swim lanes process flow to help define within our stakeholders what needs to be accomplished in order to bring this into a strategy all the way down into a tactical workload. Thank you again to Rebecca and to Whittle for this amazing opportunity, as well as you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. If you have any questions and want to be a problem solver like myself, please feel free to reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile. Have a great day, team.
Devin, I really want to thank you for your 20-year commitment to the Air Force and your passion for innovation for the weapon systems sustainment. For those of you in the audience, whether you're military or civilian, part of the Ogden Air Logistics Complex, if you have needs for innovation, I want you to get in touch with Devin. She's provided her contact information. For those of you who are industry and you have ideas about how you can help implement a transformation or innovation on behalf of weapon system sustainment, get in touch with Devin. Her goal is to match requirements with capabilities and to bring that innovation to weapon system sustainment. On behalf of Women in Defense Logistics and KPMG, I would like to thank Devin Gongora for her time and commitment and look forward to seeing you all at our next session.